As always, we got Gunny Matheson, Joe Schmidt, and our special guest today.
All right.
Okay.
Let's do
Episode 108, Fred and Dany Tremblay.
All right, we're back for another episode of the show. As always, Gunny Matheson, Joe Schmidt, and our special guest tonight, Fred and Dany Tremblay.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Took a little bit, took a minute. You know, I asked about 3 times, but then Mandy asked one time.
Oh,
And then you
Shows
show up.
you know what? That reminds me, you guys. I'm not feeling well. We'll have to do this next week. I'll see you guys. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I had to.
Well,
Yeah, that Mandy, she's tenacious. She's hard to say no to, isn't she?
yeah.
We've been shy for a minute, but we're here tonight, so we're happy to be here.
Yeah, we're happy to have you. You and I go back, and I forgot for a minute, but I bought a horse from you, a couple horses through you anyway. You remember at the Congress? I don't even remember what year it was.
I don't know about the Congress, but I remember about the Wizster.
Yeah, but this was before that. Remember Lalonde?
Yeah.
What
yeah,
was
Chris
yeah.
Lalonde.
Chris Lalonde.
Yeah, that wasn't
You still don't
probably
hold that cow.
2011 or 2010 probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah.
And I had forgot for a minute, and I'd been around you, and Dwayne reminded me. He says, "Don't you remember Fred took you guys out and you bought those horses?"
Chris has he wants to sell a lot, and I was young at that time. I'm still young, I think, but that time at the Congress with my golf cart, I sold 18 horses for Chris during the Congress, running around for like 12 days, and you bought like 3 or 4 or something like that. Yeah. I mean, Hold That Cow and Hollywood 86, and Chris is still a good friend with us. We don't see him much, but I was rolling that here, and I sold like a lot of horses.
So how'd you guys get started? Like, you grew up in the horse business?
Yeah, well, my brother has been in the horses before me, of course, because he's older than me. But I always liked horses, and I always wanted to do that. And reining was the thing that I wanted to do. My dad used to train all kinds of different horses, problems horses, and all kind of stuff. So I seen a lot when I was a kid. But the reining always been the thing that I wanted to do. So I went to work with Mike Florida in my future. And after that, I worked for Dale Hendricks. And
You work for Dell?
How did I not know that?
Yeah.
When did you work
Yeah.
for Dell?
it was in 2000, I believe, 99 or 2000. The first time I show was with
Was
Dale
Maverick
Hendricks.
there?
Nope.
He was a little later. Okay.
No.
Maverick Smith worked for Dell too. 2001, 2002.
I don't think he was
maybe.
there working,
Okay.
but I think he was around there, like transporting.
He
stuff.
might have been laying in the grass. He spent a lot of
Yeah,
time
maybe.
laying in the grass.
Maybe.
It's the time of Inkton Pepe, right?
Yeah. I lived with Matt Mills at the time. I was working
Oh,
with
in
Matt Mills.
Arizona.
Yeah, in Arizona.
Rancho
Oh, it was in
Cerrito.
Arizona.
Yeah, Rancho Sorillo and Engton Pepe was there. Actually got hurt while I was there.
Mm.
He was
And
bad
then
in stall,
Mr.
huh?
I had the chance to lope Mr. Boomy Jack a couple of times.
Oh,
That
right.
cow
on.
was
That was
cool.
nice. Yeah.
That horse is so special, huh?
Yeah.
Yep,
It's
yep.
cool.
And if
Fair
I
horse.
remember, I was in Italy those 2 years when Dany works for Dell, and Dell asked Dany to show a horse, and he was not supposed to show, and it's a horse Mandy show.
On sidekick? Yeah.
Yeah. So he didn't have any chaps, any hats, any shirt. I mean,
I knew it the same morning, maybe the night before. You want to show that one? Pat Warner used to own that horse. And then he was a little wobbly in the middle. I guess he showed quite a bit and stuff. And I've been riding that horse at home, and I loved him. I said, "Oh, why don't you show him? I don't want to show him this weekend." That's what Pat said. I said, "Well, okay." So trying to find a hat and chaps and get ready and stuff. And at the time I had hair too, so I lost my hat in the class, whatever. But I marked the 72 for my first time, so I was pretty happy. What a great horse he was.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
I
didn't
didn't
know
know that. No, that's
But
crazy.
that was back in Arizona.
Yep.
How long were you there?
Over a year, probably between a year and 18 months.
At the ranch off of Dynamite?
Yep.
Right
And you
on.
said you worked for Mike Florida too?
Yeah, before that. That was, I worked probably for him about 8 months. That was hard work. That was real work. After I left there, I thought I was going to quit.
Yeah. Mike said he's
Ooh.
a hard worker. huh?
Yes.
Who were
and
we
it's not,
talking to? Sean? Whenever?
Craig.
Craig.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking to Craig, and Craig,
Schmersel.
yeah, was it Craig that he got caught sitting down in the chair once?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
the next day the chair
There's
just
no
wasn't
chair.
there anymore?
Yeah. Was the
Oh,
chair
yeah.
there? They have a chair?
Yeah. Was there a chair in the barn?
No, you couldn't sit. You don't have time to sit. No.
Yeah, but they had a horn. You remember? You have to tell that story about the horn. Yeah, that's a good one.
So we were breaking colts, and at the time it was a little wild. You know, you tie a horse to the wall, you pretty much put a saddle on, and if it was too wild, you get on before somebody untie you. And it was like you need to learn how to ride and hang on and stuff. And I hold the horn because, you know, I didn't want to get bucked off. And Mike yelled at me so loud. I said, "Don't you ever hold the horn again here. I mean, I'm going to fire you and whatever, blah, blah, blah." Next morning, I come to the barn. He cut my horn off. He did. He said, "You're never going to touch your horn again." Okay.
That is awesome story.
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, that's way more drastic than taking away the chair.
Yeah.
Way more drastic.
Yeah, but the chair was, you know, that was a subtle, hey, don't sit down. I loved it. I like it.
So when you said you were in Italy?
Yeah, I was in Italy in 1999 and 2000 with my dad.
Okay.
Yeah, my dad was riding reiners and I was riding pleasure horses and I had halter horses.
Yeah.
So we stayed there for 2 years together.
19. So how old were you then?
I'm 50 this year. And that time.
Now I got to do math.
In 2000, yeah, 25 years ago. So
Yeah,
25.
I was
25.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Man, not for me.
Yeah.
Now it's easy. Yep. Yeah, I show halter horses there at the European fraternity and my dad, Americana, and the Italian fraternity, Italian derby. I learned to speak some Italian there. Same for my dad.
Yeah.
So we stayed 2 years, and Dany was at Dale at that time. So when he showed, I missed his first class because it was like last minute thing. But I was exciting for him.
Yeah, I missed you by a few years. I was there Dwayne and I were there for I would say late 89 to 93-ish, 94. So,
Yeah.
But that was a good experience for all of us to go over there probably.
For sure. I mean, good for life, good for visit several countries, and I think my Italian is pretty good. I'll lose some. I don't know if you lose some, I lose some, but I still understand a pretty good conversation, and I make some contacts and friends, and I understand a little more the arena they show and how it works over there about showing the vet, the breeding. It's a way different world. So I respect those guys a lot when they come and show here because
Right.
it's a totally different world.
So what about
It's cool.
you and I have never really, we've talked about it briefly, but you were in a different business for a while.
Yeah, I was in a different business in Canada. Yeah.
How old were you then?
I was 27 to I had it for 7 years.
Okay.
Then I sold it and moved to the States in 2013 with my brother.
And that was a strip club.
Yeah, I had a strip club in about 30 minutes east of Montreal. And I mean, I enjoy it. I run it like the right way, I think. And one day I was at the NRBC, and during all week long, some Chinese people call me every day, and I say, no, I'm not interested. And the last day I said, why don't you come and meet me? I'll be back home on Monday. And they came Monday, and they asked me how much I want. And I said, I don't want to sell it. They make me an offer. And 2 days later it was closed. And I decided to put all the money I had on my brother's future and then my future to move to the States, because I think Dany was good in Canada. We need to go to the next step to play with you guys. And that was a dream for me to move to Texas, Oklahoma. I mean, when I was younger, I was at the mailbox every month to have my quarters journal and my reiner, and it's just a dream from a little boy to move to. When I say little, I'm not little, but I mean when I was a kid, and I wanted to move to play with in the major league, and I invest all the money I have and come here with my brother, and that was a dream for me. I mean, my brother he's my brother, but he's kind of my son too. Whatever, we have a special relation together. And we moved to the States, and I said, I'll do whatever I can to help him to play with the major league.
Right. And obviously that worked out well. It worked out well for both of you.
Yeah, it's not been always easy, and it's still not easy, but it's a dream, and I wake up every morning, and what I want to do is to play with you guys, and And I woke up in my mirror at 4 a.m. and I see all the big boys, and I said, today I have to work harder to play with you guys, because it's not easy to stand the level 4. You guys know, but I'll do whatever I can to help my brother.
It's been great for me to have my brother all year, all those years, because I don't think there's a lot of family or people that can be as close as we are. We
Right.
live together, we every day together, and I have the chance to have him as a supporter and be on my back. Don't matter what happened, he's always going to be there. So
Yeah, but I mean, but what we do for a living is so difficult on your brain. Like, it's hard on you. It's great to have somebody there pushing you, saying you can do it. You're doing good. It's great to have somebody so supportive. Because what we do is hard.
Yep.
I mean, and I don't know about you, but there's more stuff that I've done showing horses that I've screwed up that I remember. I don't remember the great stuff because that's what it's supposed to feel like. I remember more of the stuff that I screwed up, so seems like you're stuck with the negative stuff. So it's good to have somebody keep pushing you, saying,
Yeah,
you're
it's
good
the
at
same
this,
for
you're
me.
doing good.
When you win, you remember the picture after, and after that you go the next day and who knows what's going to happen. But when
Yeah.
something bad happened, you don't make the final or the horse show or something, and your mind goes down. And I mean, we all been there. I mean, I don't think I'm only by myself in there. You make the final, you're like, oh, I got to work harder. I got to get better. Maybe I'm not good at it. My brother is there to support me all day and push me.
It's a dream to be here to play with everybody, but it's a lot of sacrifice with the family, with your country, with the language. I speak English, but my first language is French. I'm French Canadian. We're French Canadian. So when you guys talk to me in English, I taught in French first, and I translate in my mind. Sometimes it's gonna get out funny, but and with an accent for sure. But again, it's a lot of sacrifice. I mean, our mom is coming 6 months a year to visit us, but our friends and all the rest of the family is home. But we make a decision to come for business. And myself, I came to help my brother, to play with you guys. And it's every day we're trying to play. It's not easy, I'll be honest, because needs a lot of horsepower, needs a lot of money, needs a lot of luck. But we're here, and sometimes we say we're happy to be here because it's fun.
Yeah. Well,
you're playing the game at the highest level.
Yeah.
You're successful. It's working.
Yeah.
So
without a doubt. I mean, and it's clear to see when you're at a horse show, it's clear to see how much you love the horse business, both of you. Obviously you, Dany, because you're out there winning. You can't win at that level if you don't crave it. But it kind of looks like, from the outside looking in, you manage the team, you're the pilot.
Yeah,
you're
my office is in the dirt, and his office, he manage all the rest of it.
You're the race car driver, and he's out hustling sponsors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of, from the outside looking in, that's what it looks like. And you guys are always going. I mean, always.
Yeah, and there's a lot of up and down, but I can call myself a hustler. I'm going to do whatever. I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to work 7 days a week. I'm going to try. I promise that to my brother. I promise that to my customer. I'm going to try. Doesn't hit every day, but I promise I'm going to try. And my brother do the same every day at the barn. He's going to try. That's for sure.
Well, I would say, and to my knowledge, you're the only one that has owned a strip club and own horses that have showed at the Run for a Million, the finals of the fraternity, everywhere else. I can't think of anybody else.
History in the making.
That's right.
We have been to several strip clubs and done the rest of it.
We sponsor some of them. Yeah, we've sponsored a few.
Yeah.
But honestly, that business make me way stronger mentally, because I deal with a lot of
problems,
different people and problems. And somehow, when I have some problem in the horses, I'm not saying I take it seriously or not, but I face some problem, or like you see in the movie. And I'm not saying I'm proud of it, but I'm proud of it today, because I would say I'm alive. I have all my teeth. I don't have any criminal record, nothing. I'm here in the States. I'm enjoying.
Handled all the business the right way.
Yeah.
Made money doing it.
And I mean, it's a funny business for a lot of people, but it make me way stronger. and I can handle a lot of stuff differently because of that. So I would say thanks to my past, because it's paid off today.
And I would think the people skills that you learned, how to deal with people, how to learn how to deal with people in difficult situations and difficult people and people that are obviously, I think it's the same either way, whether it's that business or our business, we all deal with difficult people, right?
Yeah.
So I would think that was a real good practice at learning how to deal with situations.
I would say to deal with, I mean, let's be honest, to deal with cops, with gangs, with bikers, it's a different
drugs,
with girls, it's whatever, everything. It's different, and you grow out of that, I think, and it's bring me. I'm a better person because I deal with that in the past, and today, if I talk about it, I'm proud of it because I did it right, and I think I got respect from all those people I named before, and so it's been good for me for the horse business, I think, to deal with a lot of situation.
And I can say my brother with that bar, when he bought it, it was just a regular bar, and he built it from under the top. Like he just didn't just use a company to do what he had to do. He really built it all the way to the top, and that's what he's trying to do every day, and we're trying to do. But his bar can tell a lot of people that know that bar. They know it was just a regular bar, and then, I don't know where you end up when you sold it, but it was like on the top, Quebec deal,
in
Canadian
the horse's
deal.
word, I can say it was from a rookie bar to a level 4 guy.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what it was. When I sold it was on the top. That's why they chased me. And it's kind of the same for me. To find some yearlings or to find prospect was the same. I mean, I was dealing with girls, and at the end I was dealing with the greatest customer, and I sold it, and I'm proud of that. Yeah.
What made the decision to buy the bar?
When I come back from Italy with my dad, I have a very good opportunity and a very good offer to stay in Italy. Those guys make me a really good offer. My dad wants to go home for the family, and he was getting older. And I decided to come back home, first for the family, but second, in my mind, I always have a plan to work with my brother. I said, my brother is like, I mean, you guys know my favorite sport is hockey. I always consider my brother as a first round pick. And I said, I want to help him to go play with the major league. So behind my bar, my mind was always that. So I had that bar as a business, and I had a plan to one day sell it and move it to the States. Was always my plan. And that time I could not refuse it. I accepted the offer, and I said, it's time to go, bro. You went to school with Mike, with Dale, and with Dwayne. I said, it's time to go. So that was my plan.
How long did you work in Canada training horses after Dale?
After that, I probably spent 2 or 3 years, and
In
it was
Canada?
in Canada, and it was struggle. Like we're talking about when I had a good horse, I had to travel all the way down here to compete and try to sell
if
it.
your customer would let you.
Yeah, if your customer would let you, and if you have a good one, you almost have to say, "Hey, thank you for letting me ride that good one." I mean, I still do it here. I'm very happy of that. But it's very hard up there to, I mean, we don't talking about the same budget, which is, people are great up there and it was fun to work, but we're talking about a lot of lessons at night. And, you know, you're trying to, if you have one good horse, you're going to do everything to just ride that good horse. I remember one reason I moved down here, I had 3 pretty good horses that I was training in Canada, trying to sell them up there, but they knew the horses, didn't want to buy it. Come down here and sell them 3 times the price that I was asking up there. I'm like, well, okay, we're talking about a different story here.
And then when you came down here, with the people that bought Lance's place?
Yeah, that was in 2013. We moved here, and one of the reasons we moved here was they had a lot of horses, and we had the Wizster.
Yeah.
And Wizster, I remember, was in July. We've been really tight with Dwayne. And the first time Dany showed Wizster, he marked 150. Then I was all excited. I called Dwayne, and Dwayne said, yeah, Fred, it's okay. It's Canada, and it's July. Blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, that's fine.
Good old Dwayne.
So a month later, Dany showed him again in Canada, 150.5. I called Dwayne again, and Dwayne was like, okay, Fred, it's Canada. I said, okay, it's fine. So we moved here in September. We rode him with Dwayne. have his help, go to the Southwest, mark a 28.5. I asked Dwayne, what about that one? I think it's good, Fred. I think it's a good one.
So yeah, but that's a lot coming from Dwayne, because you ask him how his horse is. Oh, he's okay. You ask him right after he wins the NRBC on Modern Gun. Hey, how was your run? Oh, it was okay.
Yeah,
Like,
didn't
he-
fire in the first turn.
He won't say he's good. You know, it's okay.
Yeah. So
I
that
mean, maybe he will. But.
I think that was our business card when we moved in 2013. And then Tom and Mandy, I would say, I never see Mandy run after me, but she run after me that show. And at the 30 after the go round, I think Dany marked a 24 the go round, and he win the composite. And we make an agreement between us. And I was not excited to sell him, but we had to at that time with that customer. And I was happy he was going to a good home, and Tom showed him after and win a lot of money. So that's
Still at my house.
yeah, that was our business card when we moved here, and I could not find a better place for him to go after with
Great
Tom
home for him. Yeah.
and Sarah.
Yeah, we were, and that was actually Mandy and Sarah bought that horse, and then told me they bought that horse. Mandy was like, "You need a good one. You need a good one." So Mandy and Sarah went, and they
that
did that
horse
deal.
got me and Tom on the same motorcycle together.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
never tried him.
Yeah, he was a special one, and he will forever for me, for you guys. He's just one of a kind.
Yeah,
He's
for
just a-
Carly.
Wizster is.
Tom said if Dany can ride him, I can ride him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that I didn't realize that you had just moved down here. Then
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, he
either.
was
I thought
brand new.
Yeah, and the year he moved, I mean, he did good. I think he won the level 3 and placed 10th in level 4. We had a big overturn, but that's another day. We moved here, and Dany was not level 1 or 2 because the money was different. And I wish at that time, because we come and play here, but right away the first time was level 3.
Yeah.
So that was a big step for a French Canadian to move here.
Yeah, but I remember, like, right as soon as you guys moved here, I remember how proud you were, like, 4 years later, to tell me that Dany made the fraternity finals. This was the 4th year in a row he's made the fraternity final. I don't know if you told me that, but you were here for 4 years, and you made it 4 years in a row. I couldn't remember all the horses, but...
Yeah, he made for 5 years in a row, and the year after, we have 3 mares, and we miss.
Yeah, but I only talked to you on the year 4. I didn't know about year 5. I just remember year 4.
We missed that. I think it was the year 5 or 6, years 6. We got 3 mares, and he knocks on the door, but it's something I try. It's my fault, I guess, but we missed that year.
So when you came down here, where did you go? Like, where did you work out of?
Griffin Ranch with the first place.
Remember? When they
Yeah,
had
was Dwayne still there?
Yes.
Yep.
And Griffin still owned it?
Yeah,
Okay.
The
So the
Griffin
beginning-
family was great for us.
In 2011 and 12, I kind of come here like 3 months a year or 4 months a year, work with Dwayne and stuff, learn some new stuff. And when I moved, we moved there.
Gotcha.
And then you had a customer buy it or attempt to buy it for a short period
Yeah,
of
they
time.
more attempt to than buy it. Yeah.
More of an
Yeah.
attempt to than buy it, and then bought a bunch of horses, then everything sold, and then...
Yeah, it fell apart and it didn't work. And from a day to the other in 2013, we ended up with 30 horses to 2.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a little hard for me and Dany mentally and for the money, for everything. And we knock on some doors and we went for Tom for a few months.
Yeah, I worked for you for a little bit.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember.
Yeah, do you?
Yeah. And
Yeah, all the time.
yeah, it was
We could pull up a lineup of his current employees and some employees that worked for him 10 years ago, and some people that have never worked for him, and he wouldn't know which ones would be which, I bet.
Yeah, that was a pretty big shock from 30 horses to 2, but we went to 3 to 4, whatever. It went step by step, I guess. We learned a lot and was rough mentally, but and struggle for a minute, but we're okay now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, I'll say. You guys got things going your way really good now. So how many horses do you have in training now?
We're probably close to 70 right now.
Yeah. And that's a number, that's kind of the number you try to keep
Yeah, over than that. We've been a little over like 85, and it's hard to manage with. It's all about the help too, right? It has nothing to do really with us or with me at some point. If you don't have the right help, you can manage 10 horses. It's hard if you don't have the right help. But when you do, you can add numbers. But I think past 70 for me anyway, for me and my brother, I like to keep an eye on everything, and over that it's hard. And I feel like this year we have a pretty good team and stuff. So I think the next months and years going to be fun for us.
Yeah. And now you guys bought a new place not too long ago, right?
No, we didn't buy a place. We're at Diamond Dubs for the horses.
Diamond Dubs, yeah.
It's not our place. It's Kalisha and Shane Walters. And it's pretty much like our place. We're the only trainers there. It's only our horses, and we are treated right. And the place is fabulous. It's great.
The place is fantastic.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
It's a beautiful place and really great to work for.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a huge arena, 150 by 300, right on the side of the huge pond where birds and fish and everything. So I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
No, it's a great place. We talk about the people who work for us. We've been struggling the past 2 years. I'll be honest. That was not fun. That was really hard in every way. It was hard for the program. Was hard for the bank account. Was hard for mentally. I don't think we had the right team members. I mean, I blame myself because I hired them. I would not say it's after COVID, but that was hard to find people. But I would say today, I feel better than ever. I think we have the right team member. They're in the right chair. And I cannot wait for the future for the next few years because I think we have the right team right now. But it takes, for the past 2 years was hard. But now I think we're good.
But it goes like that. I mean, it is so hard. And even like for us, we have some great people, but it's hard to have enough great people. You know, you can have a couple of really, really good ones, but it's hard to have 10 or 12 or however many you need that are the right people and don't poison the good ones, you know, don't wear the good ones out.
Yeah.
But I think everybody's struggling with that because I can remember when I was a kid and I wanted to go to work for somebody, there wasn't even anybody hiring because there wasn't that much opportunity. You know, I called Al Dunning, I called Bob Avila, I called a bunch of the guys out west thinking, it'd be a good opportunity. I called Bob Loomis. There just wasn't the business. Now, if you can ride one at all, if you can get one trained at all, you can write your own ticket if you're a young kid. You can go, if you don't screw one up and you can teach them to stop and turn a little bit, the world is yours and you can make good money at it. And I mean, we were making $500 a month living in a shitty trailer house.
I think there's so many horses and so much opportunity that the kind of people you need to hire to help you can
make their own living.
Can run their own business if they're ambitious enough.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're that talented. That's why it's difficult.
Yep.
But I really think it's to have the team with everybody in the right chair. It's hard too, because some of those kids wants to show and they don't know how to lunge a horse.
Right. Yeah.
Some of those kids, they don't know a 2-year-old program. That's the foundation. And some other kid, they don't know, they're not good on a 2-year-old, but they're great to teach some stuff to the non-pro. So we have to build a team. And the way I see it, and I think, Tom, I don't know about you guys, but a professional sport team, in every team, everybody had a spot in the team. You cannot have all scorer or all whatever quarterback. So it's hard to make back a team. But I feel like today we have everybody at the right spot, right chair, and you're as good as your team is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We've been on the road a lot this year, like you guys, and it's really hard to do the job at home when you're not there. Mm-hmm. But when you trust those people and you come back and you're like proud of them because the horses are getting better and getting better, that's where you feel like your team is back together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, without a doubt. And I think the biggest problem we all run into now is everybody wants to be the quarterback.
Yeah.
And,
That's right.
It's like you start them on the 2-year-olds, and they're asking, well, when do we show? When do we show? First, get your 2-year-old to stop more than 6 inches every third time.
Yeah. Well, I'm not working here if you're not giving me something to show.
Right.
That happens so many times. I mean, they come in the office and I'm going to show. Okay, can you saddle one first? Can you wash one first? Can you circle one? Can you know what lead you are first?
Yeah.
And after we'll talk. But that's what we've been doing the past 2 years, and that was not fun. Honestly, to fire and hire people, it's not fun.
I don't even know why, but I never was that way. So I don't even know how people fathom thinking that way. Because whenever I came to work for Tom, I was just glad that I had the opportunity. And I just knew that if I would get the opportunity. I didn't care when the opportunity was, but it was coming.
Yeah.
Didn't need to rush it. Okay, I got a job to do this. Like, I never thought, I'm not working this hard if you didn't let me show something. And
That's
it
how
never
they
crossed
think
my
today, for
brain.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a new generation too. Is different. Nothing against the young people.
I have something against them.
I still feel
we have some scars from them.
But I think you just need to go step by step and earn every step you go. And sometimes you have to go 2 steps down. But it's the way I've been raised, and Dany been raised, and I'm sure you guys too.
Yeah.
But it's to show you have to deserve it, and when you got a shot, do it right because someone else is paying for you to do it. It's not your horse. You don't pay the stall. You don't pay the bills. So please do it right and follow direction. That's another deal. Follow direction. That's a word that it's hard.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And I can tell you, like, there's guys, my guys today, I wouldn't send them out to fix a broken water pipe. I wouldn't send them out to clear out a fence line.
I appreciate the opportunity to learn how to be a plumber and a lumberjack and a skid steer operator.
But they would quit today.
Yes.
If you asked them to do that stuff. And I miss the old days when you could abuse your help a little bit.
A little bit, right.
Right. It wasn't abuse, though. I actually looked at it like, well, I never fixed a pipe before. I don't know how to do this, but I guess I'll figure it out. Well, I figured it out by unscrewing the main water line at the road. And you know what? He didn't cuss at me for that. And me today, if I told my help that, I'd tell them how stupid they were until they were crying in front of me. And
then fire him.
He just said, all right, I'll call somebody. Somebody showed up and fixed it.
Yeah.
And then I fixed the pipe in the ground.
Yeah. No, but it was different. But you're also successful now. You have your own place. You have your own business. You have your...
I fix my own pipes. That place is old. I fix my own plumbing.
Yeah. I mean...
And if I don't, I teach somebody how to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's the point. It's just, it was just different kind of... And I'm not saying there aren't those same people today, because there are. There's good young kids out there today that'll go, that can do whatever and will do whatever and work hard. And I mean, the hours are long. I mean, I'm sure it's the same at your house. I mean, the hours are long.
Yeah.
What time you guys get started?
Well, now we just get back in the summertime. We start at 5 o'clock or maybe sometime 4 even when it's hot and stuff. But right now we're back to normal schedule. We start at 7 and then we end when we end, it's just whatever it is.
Which might be 7.
Yeah. But right now we know we sold quite a few horses. So we have a little less horses. We know the yearling is going to start coming pretty soon. So I think we have more people that we have horses almost, So we don't finish very late right now. But when the yearling and the program is going to start to get, break the yearlings and stuff, of course, we're going to be busy.
I think you got to give them like a little bit of a break at some point. Otherwise, you just run right through them.
For sure.
But for sure, it's the hardest. To me, for sure, that is the 2 things that stifle our growth in our business is, 1, all of us finding enough people to work for us. And 2, if you live in Georgia, or I'm not picking on anybody. I don't know where everybody lives, but you live somewhere in a remote part of the U.S. and you want to have a reining horse. That's the hard part, because there's not a lot of people that can do this. Like, I think in a lot of other disciplines, somebody can buy a horse, take it home, ride it, do their thing, have a local trainer that can kind of keep it together. In reining, shit comes undone fast.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't know what you're doing or you do stuff wrong, and that's to me is the biggest thing that is hard for us to grow.
Yeah. And recently, I've been honest and transparent with the customer we had, and I called them and I said, I think we didn't do the job on some stuff. Okay, I want to apologize to you guys. I didn't have the right people, and I do this and do that to change, and it's gonna get better, and it's gonna the way we want, and everybody understand. You know, I say that to everybody. We don't pick our horses, we pick our customer. We have good people around us, and they support us from day one, and they still support us. But that was not a fun call to call them recently, but I did, because first, the show season this year been a lot. And but I've been honest with them and transparent with them, and everybody understand what's going on, and they feel good about what's coming in the future for us. We're excited about it.
Yeah, for sure. And you guys, like us, you're on the road a lot. I mean, you got to have people at home that are, you know, that are looking after stuff and, you know, making sure just the basics, just keep your horses alive.
Yeah.
Well, even if you don't make them all better, just keep them healthy, keep them alive, keep them, you know, taken care of. And it's so important to find somebody that, for us, we love it when we see our help stop and give one an extra scratch on the head, or, you know, somebody that likes horses.
Yep.
To me, that's key. And I'm not sure they all do.
I think we're all doing that first of all, because of the passion.
Right.
More than anything. Okay. We're trying to make a living and make a little money for sure. But if you don't love horses and you don't have any passion, it's not your main passion, do something else.
Yeah.
Because you have to love your horses and do this as a passion. It's the main thing on our business, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think it seems like a lot of our help, I don't know, is all of your help Americans?
No, I think I have one American.
Yeah. I think that's what's happening right now. I
Yeah,
think
and
a lot of our help is
It's
coming
not
from,
because we don't want to, honestly. It's just we trying to figure it out and hire the best help we can.
yeah, for sure. And the help that craves it the most. And right now, I think the guys that crave it more are the Brazilians, the Europeans, because they wouldn't be here if they didn't crave it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just a job. They're sacrificing something to be here.
Yeah, that's right.
And we kind of know that feeling about the sacrifice. I thought about it earlier. It's a sacrifice to move from your country or your family to move here. You need to love horses. You don't do that only for money, because you can make money anywhere. It's a passion.
Yeah.
We get it. We got one that lives a long ways from us, and it's tough some days.
Yeah.
I miss her a lot.
Yeah, with Carly being on the road, and I've talked about it before with these guys. I mean, it's amazing how it changes your perspective of kids that are, especially for me, especially girls that are working for us, the young girls that are working for us. It changes your perspective when you have a daughter working for somebody, you know, in Europe, and, you know, the struggles of with other help and with the whole thing that goes along with all that. You look at them different, you know.
I was the young kid that worked for you, and whew, you didn't talk to me like I was a young girl.
No, I sure didn't.
Also, don't think you deserve it, too.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Especially that day I opened up the water main line on the highway.
Yeah, well, I didn't have any perspective then either. You know, I mean, it changes you.
It never bothered me, though. I don't know why. It never bothered.
Well, it does now.
Yeah. It came from Houston.
Something happened in between then and now, because now he's so sensitive.
Yeah. He's gotten a little more sensitive.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
Big time. These guys are really mean to me. You know what? It was tampon day at the golf course.
Oh,
That
no.
day changed it for me instantly. That day, I reclassified you two not as friends anymore.
Yeah.
Y'all are my asshole friends.
That's such a great story.
No, it's not a good story at all.
Such a good.
It's
Yeah.
not a good story at all.
Kate and I are golfing with Gunny. Was
not
it
a
just the
good
three of us? Yeah, we were out golfing, and Gunny, we were talking some shit, and Gunny, he's just golf to Gunny is like, he's sacred.
Yeah, he's
It's
serious.
sacred.
He's
Oh, yeah,
serious
let's
about it. And
let's
you
not
guys are
that
not serious.
It's
Let's
a
be-
gentleman's sport. You're
let's
supposed to be nice
good.
to people.
Yes.
You don't have to be good. You're supposed to be polite. So
Yes.
meanwhile, I'm saying good shot to these two assholes. They're laughing for every bad one I hear.
Yeah, and he's getting madder and madder, and he says, so it's the 15th hole.
Assholes.
It's the 16th hole, actually, and he hits okay, fuck you guys. I'm going to, this is it. I'm done. I'm never golfing with you guys again. I'm finishing here. Don't call me again. I am never golfing with you guys again. So we're done with that hole, and we're driving. We go by the little clubhouse there. And we go to the next hole, and Cade says, I gotta go to the bathroom. All right. So Gunny and I are up at the next, and Cade comes pulling up, and he hands Gunny a tampon.
The only reason I didn't leave before that, we told you it'd fall. The only reason that I didn't leave before that, because he knew I was getting ready to leave, and he took the keys out of my golf cart. I was going to leave. They called me 2 days later, and I said, yeah, I'll go.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys, I'll go. I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I still golf with him, too. Well,
Yeah.
one of the reasons that I look up to you guys is because you guys balance having fun and a good customer atmosphere and taking it serious at the horse show as good or better than anybody.
If there's a secret on that, it's the people around you.
Maybe that's it, because I enjoy going to your stalls and hanging out with people.
To me, it changed everything, because when you have one bad customer in a group of whatever, how many good people you are, it's the bad apple in the basket, and that causes problems.
Yeah.
Same thing for the employees. I think you can have 20 employees. You have one bad one, well, you're going to have trouble with 20.
Yeah.
And having those great people around me, I thank them all. And I think it makes my life so much easier, because they know I work hard. They know we all do. But they also know, yes, like you said, we like to have fun and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't mind go to bed late, but I don't care getting up early either.
Yeah.
So
it's important. Those people, you guys know those customers, they came to the horse show. It's not their work. They came as passion,
same as you
a
playing
hobby.
golf, guys.
As a vacation,
As
as
a
a
hobby.
getaway, as a hobby. Yeah.
as a hobby. So I feel like I'm the entertainer. Maybe I don't look like, but I'm the entertainer. So
Oh, you look like.
okay.
You entertain me.
Okay. So all the customer, they came. I know what wine they like. I know what vodka they drink. I know what beer. I know what liquor. I know what water, whatever. And when they fly in or drive in, I have that at the stall for them. It's important.
They even have Bacardi now.
Yeah, we have Bacardi just for you, Tom. Yeesh.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, and it's not about doing a party like everybody's drunk. It's just to have fun together for a few drinks, and we all go to bed, and the next morning we have to go show horses or sell horses, but it's part of my job to support all my customers.
You guys are fantastic at it. I mean, you're fantastic at it.
Thank you. And we try to keep improving, because I think it's a very important deal at the horse show to have fun.
Well, I'll get my list of stuff together. I've kind of been into Lunchables lately, and I like chocolate chip cookies,
Okay.
Apple Crown, maybe there's usually some Tito's there.
Yeah, I have another friend who drink Apple Crown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lunchables.
Yeah, dude, I've been into Lunchables lately. Yeah.
Fucking Lunchables.
It is the
What
same.
are you, 12?
Cracker, meat, cheese.
Jesus.
You can have lunch in 5 minutes in your office if you just have a Lunchable there.
Yeah, but what else are you going to do? Why would you want to take... You got all the time in the world. Why do you want to have your lunch in 5 minutes?
I did not have all the time in the world today. I was actually still
just
working.
today?
I was actually
You had
still
a busy
working.
day then.
She called me to come to this horse show or come to this show.
He was working. He said it was too hot. He was sweating. They were not,
Oh, that's right. That's
but
right.
he is going golfing tomorrow.
Yeah.
After I ride,
Who
we'll get
who
up
are you
early.
golfing with tomorrow, Ben?
Alan Chapel. Just Alan Chapel. I'm golfing with Alan Chapel,
There you go.
my friend,
There you go.
who's never handed me a tampon on a golf course.
The legend, Alan.
I'm going to call a few other people to go with me, but I'm going to tell them that my time is like a couple hours after my actual time, so I'll be done by the time they show up.
Okay.
No, I'll call Tom and Cade. We'll go about 3 o'clock. That 3 o'clock okay?
It's fine with me. My horses are leaving for the Congress tomorrow, so I got one horse to ride.
Well, I have 1 3-year-old and 5 2-year-olds.
Oh, I don't have
think
any
I can
horses
get
to
that
ride
done by
tomorrow.
5 o'clock or by 3 o'clock.
All my horses are going to the Congress tomorrow. I don't have anything to ride tomorrow.
You could ride your 2-year-olds.
Oh, no, not for
No,
one day.
no, it's Wednesday.
Yeah,
Don't need to be doing that.
No, never riding the 2-year-olds on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. Yeah.
I already so when I'm going to be out of town, the 2-year-olds I'm riding, I transition to other people. So the last day, I just want to make sure that it's a smooth transition while I'm still there.
So, do you want to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
About 3 o'clock,
I
you
got-
start riding
I-
this
I got
2-year-olds. We'll
enough.
be golfing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I'm good.
Yeah, Joe starts late. We get there early,
Yeah.
kind of get a few knocked
Yeah.
out while it's still cool in the morning. And Joe, he shows up
Yeah,
1
Noon,
o'clock,
yeah.
noon, 1
It
o'clock.
was not
I
cool
just
at
sleep.
all
No,
this
it's
morning.
so hot today.
This morning,
So hot.
before the sun came up, my big ass fans were turned on.
Yeah.
It was that hot and humid this morning.
Yeah, we tried to turn the big ass fans on today, but they would not work. Switch was broken, just would not work.
Weird. They never work.
Yeah.
Crazy.
They
Never
complain about
work.
me not having big ass fans.
Also complaining.
I don't get hot. Like, I don't mind the heat. I don't care if it's 110. I just don't get
Well,
hot.
because you
So
wear
I
a
don't-
jacket when it's 110.
Well,
That's the thing.
90. Yeah.
90.
Yeah.
We're lucky, yeah. Diamond Dog, we got 3.
3 in the arena.
Oh,
Yeah.
3.
you got 3. Everyone has them. Everyone does.
I haven't said no. As long as they want to pay for them, they can.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Aisha and Shane, when they want to ride, I mean, it's
Yeah.
they like it. So we like it too. So thanks for them.
I like
Yeah.
it. I like a big ass fan.
Yeah.
My friends. No.
You got a big ass fans.
Big ass.
I'm a fan of yours. Big ass fan of yours, baby.
After Danny and Brother.
Yeah.
I remember like it was yesterday when you guys sold Crush at the 2-year-old sale. And he looked phenomenal on this video. He looked phenomenal on the preview. And then he sells for all this money. And old Fred here says, yeah, we get to keep him too. Man, I almost hit you square in the mouth. I was so jealous. You told me that. I almost just reared back and popped you one. Because he looked good. You sold him and you got to keep him. You got to have your cake and eat it too. I mean,
Yeah, but good thing you didn't, because now we know he could have called some people. Could have called some of his old friends and took care of old Gunny.
I wouldn't hit him. I just thought about it.
Yeah,
I wasn't gonna hit you. I was just jealous.
yeah. We've been lucky on that day. We bought him as a yearling. We sold him as a 2-year-old, and some people
Pretty
from
special
Canada.
horse for you guys.
I mean, Brad and Amanda bought him from Canada, and we didn't know those people. I think the fact we've been hockey fan and Canadian help, to be honest.
Yep.
As I remember, I had my Montreal Canadian sign at the stalls, and after Brad bought it, and he turned that around and he said, "That's the only thing we're never going to agree."
Yeah, he's a Calgary
he's
guy,
a
right?
Calgary Flames
Yeah.
fan. So I think that helped, and we had a really fun and long ride with them and with the horse, and now you guys have Crush is kind of one of our little son or family member, and he's $1 million sire. So that's a great story.
Yeah, that
From
is
a
a great
yearling
story.
to a 2-year-old sale to NRBC winner to 200 and something. Dany win with it, and you win the shootout at. I think that day, that here was spectacular when you mark a 32.5. That was that was something. He's part of our family forever for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those special ones, they just are.
Sure, Danny's got a lot of good memories with him too.
Oh yeah, so many good rides and
And won a lot
fun
on
to
his
train,
babies
Yeah.
too. You've done really well on
that horse
several of
made
his
me
babies.
feel like a good horse trainer.
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean?
you
He gave some wiggles when he showed Crush a few times. Just looked around at the judges doing
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Yeah, when you roll back.
Yeah. His old free arm got a little stiffer.
Yeah.
Loping around, didn't it? Like, oh, yeah. Little higher. Open the hand up. Yeah, you see that? Uh-huh.
And that was
Yeah.
not planning at all. I didn't plan that at all.
No, I
It
know
just
it just
happened.
happened.
But the rides before, I had so many bad luck. I overturned. I fell down. I did so many bad things. I mean, I was unlucky for a while. And then I stopped on that pattern, back up, turn and one. I stopped square right there, turn and one the other way. I'm like, yes. All I had to do is circle. That was easy for him. So
Yeah.
that was fun. Really fun day for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the funny fact after his ride, the 32 and a half, we're happy, but we're not that happy because we think he can do more. It's a funny feeling when you have that talent of a
Yeah,
horse.
I think that comes from Doyne too. We're never happy enough.
Yeah, right.
Doyne teach me that.
But
I think it comes from just being a reining horse person too,
Yeah.
because I marked a big score on Shine Online at the NRBC, and the only thing I really remember was screwing up my left turn, going,
Yeah.
gosh, I could have marked even higher. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Same
Yep.
feeling.
Yep.
I was not riding, and I was like, he didn't roll back like he used to. I mean, I didn't say what's wrong with you, bro, but I was like, shoot, I mean, 32 and a half is good, but let's go for the world record.
Never enough.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Well, it's what we always talk about. That's the nature of it. You know,
Yeah.
you go along here and then you win something and then you good. Okay, you're relieved. And then you have a couple of bad horse shows and you just
Yeah. It
fall
really
off the
don't
edge
go
of the
up
earth.
too much. It just
Yeah.
stays when you're good. You're like, oh, whew,
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't have to quit.
and you tell me as a brother, I mean, at the million this year, it take a minute for Danny to get back from that. Sorry to say that on TV, but I thought
What happened at the million this year?
Nah, he just overturned on both ways.
Oh,
I
okay.
overturned one
Oh.
both ways, and I marked it 24, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
It was. I'm not saying he was
count
winning.
good. It
but
was pretty good.
He was knocking on the door, and it's our horse, and it's a story with that horse too. I mean, it's a crush son, but he was disappointed for a long minute, like a few weeks, and I think he's back now. I mean, we'll move on to the next one, but it was hard for the brothers for a minute.
well, the great, and Danny's one of the greatest showmen in the industry. And I think the biggest thing that I think the common denominator of all great showmen is a short memory. I mean, you just go on, get after it, go on to the next one.
Like a goldfish.
Yeah.
Thank you to helping me. It's gonna help him for sure. I mean, we talk about that for a long minute because he thought
I'm
he
still
was.
talking about the tampon, my friend. It still bothers me.
Yeah.
It still bothers me.
I don't know. That one hurts a lot. I don't know. You show a lot of horses and we get over it, but that one hurts him more than the other ones. And because
Well, I can think of another one,
At the fraternity.
the fraternity,
Yeah,
because
that one hurt me
that
too.
probably cost you going to the American.
Yep. Yep. That horse won the first go around on Pawn Star.
Yeah.
And he looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it was easy and fun and super cool horse. Still is. And then second go around, my first turn around, he fell down.
Mm-hmm.
It was just bad luck. People think something bad happened or drugs or whatever. That horse was sober. That horse was good. That horse tried just harder than anybody
I think
else.
that's the
He just
Facebook.
couldn't
That's the
handle it.
Facebook
Yeah.
people. I didn't think that.
No.
Tom,
No, I don't
didn't
think
that.
my people around me, but I know. I mean, we all go through Facebook and stuff, and that was the hardest part, to read people that I don't even know and say thing against me on my horse or whatever people think. I'm like, hey, guys, I had a bad luck. It happened to everybody. It just happened the wrong time right there.
Yeah.
And
It's easy for people to hide behind a computer and type it.
Yeah.
But when you bump into them, they won't say it. They won't
Yeah,
look
yeah.
you in the face and say it.
You know, here's my advice on that. My family can tell you this. When people talk shit about me on the Facebook or wherever.
He
I
smiles.
love it.
He loves
I
it.
love it. I mean, I just love that that I'm in their head.
I can text you every day if you want me.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
You know,
the one guy that did it every day kind of got old. We're not naming names. You know, Ohio, famous Amos, Red Pine.
Larry.
Right. Yeah.
He went on a
yeah.
year and a half
Yeah, that was-
streak of Facebook attacking Tom.
Yeah,
But it
Larry,
was pretty entertaining, though.
Larry,
It was good
I
stuff.
remember that. I remember.
yeah,
seeing
Larry Rose got me about it at least 3 times a week, but it was, and I was,
Because
but-
it was
but how
nonsense.
how could you not love it though?
Yeah.
I'm driving. He's pointing out. Yeah, he's driving $100,000 car and a $200,000 bus, and I'm like, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. The bus is way more expensive than that.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, what are you talking about?
That's right.
Got all my money. I'm stealing money from the NRHA, and I'm this and I'm that. And it's just a bunch of crazy nonsense. But it was, to me, it was amusing. Like I love it. I mean, and there's the few group of people that always, oh yeah, but most of the industry that is like,
Whatever.
that's
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid. And it's the same thing. I mean, you just can't. I mean, if they're not talking about you, that's when it's a problem.
Yeah.
That's when it's a problem. So nah, you're good.
Well,
You
I
just
gotta get better at it because when something big happened, like the Run for Million, I'm not gonna say I was gonna win it, but I felt my horse was the best that he could be, and it's not his fault that he overturned. That's my fault. I didn't do my job right, and I blame it on me.
Yeah.
And I think if I would have just adjust that before, we're talking about a 230 and over,
Yeah.
I would have been a little happier. Does that make sense?
A little happier.
You know?
well, you
Yeah.
could always like. I just try to turn them slower, so it's easier.
So you get shut off.
yeah.
Maybe I should have. too.
Shut off.
Yeah.
That's one of the risks, you know.
Yeah, you go
You
fast,
wanna-
you're gonna overturn.
You want those big scores? There's some risk involved.
yeah. Speed kills.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I
No
nailed
turn-
my turnaround.
No
today.
turn penalties,
That's
baby.
right.
Yeah.
No turn penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you turn that slow and have a turn penalty.
Yeah.
Think how bad you
that
feel.
really
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, yeah.
How can you turn that slow and have a turn penalty?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
I think I've heard somebody tell me that before.
That's funny.
You guys are you're hockey fans, but you're just sports fans, huh? You guys, I've seen you go to baseball games and
They don't like basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they didn't like it. I specifically remember Fred going, this ain't for me.
No,
Let's go to a hockey game.
The hockey game is. I mean, I live for that. I mean, the hockey game, I cannot miss one of my team.
We're on
Uh,
preseason right now, and he's all in.
Yeah,
Hockey.
I'm all in. That's the only thing. I don't watch TV, but the hockey game, I'm going to watch it.
And you're a Calgary Flames fan. Sorry. I know that. I know that.
Right is. I'm not. I'm Montreal Canadian, and
Mm-hmm.
but I like any sports. I follow. I like to watch football, and I like to watch. At this time of the year, the baseball I think is the best ever. We have a team in Canada, Blue Jays. They're in the playoff, and I'm not like it's not my favorite team. I don't have any favorite team. It's just good baseball.
yeah.
And I think now I'm going to have to, I would not say my second team will be the Dallas Stars, but it's hard for me to, I enjoy, but it's not my team. Sorry,
Yeah.
it's not my team. I enjoy to go there, but it's my team is Montreal.
I bought a Dallas Star jersey last season, and my brother was look at me weird.
I
Didn't check with him
I
first.
cannot.
He was not sure
I
seeing
mean,
me in green was a
no,
good thing.
him and Allison, they went there and cheered, and I'm like, okay, guys, I'm gonna wear my black or what. I cannot. Sorry.
Yeah. If you'd have been in the right place at the right time, you could have got a Dallas Mavericks cap out of the garbage can at Cade's house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was there that day when they do the trade, and
Yeah.
I'm the one who sent a video to Kate. I said, I don't know what's happened, but I'm sorry for you.
Yeah.
When they traded Luka Doncic, that
Yeah,
was
yeah. Me and Dany, we've been at the Dallas Star that game, and I text Kate and I say, I don't know what's going on here, but something's wrong, and I feel bad for you, Kate.
Oh, the
Yeah.
streets were mad that day. Oh,
Oh man.
I mean, it's probably a lot like the Edmonton Oilers trading Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah, long time.
I
ago.
mean, long time ago. I don't know any other hockey references. That's why I
Probably.
brought that one up.
But the good
Mm.
thing is Edmonton is contender for cup now. But I
Yeah,
think
they're not the. I know they're.
But it would be like them trading McDavid.
yes, probably.
Yeah.
But I think I talked to Kate about it. I don't know much about basketball, but I think he's happy with his first pick this year. So we'll see. I'll go with basketball again with Kate one time. And Gunny.
Yeah,
And Tom and Joe. I go with whatever. I enjoy sports and especially the.
If you go with Joe, he won't talk your ear off.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, we can have a few cocktails. He'll talk. So we'll be fine.
No, he won't.
Nope. Topo Chico.
Water.
Drink water.
I'll drink for him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He drinks water and ranch fuel.
Okay.
Yeah. Only ranch fuel.
And Dwayne Latimer, Edmonton Oilers fan. Like, I would say the two biggest hockey guys I know is you with Montreal and Dwayne with Edmonton, huh?
Yeah.
He's
I agree with
crazy.
that for sure.
Oh, he's crazy.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
think we're crazy. We can say both. I mean, we talk. I mean, when I want to talk to Dwayne about something positive, we talk about hockey.
Yeah.
If I want his attention, I mention hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I
Right.
talk about horses, blah 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 blah. But if I
Yeah.
say, "What about your team?" This is Dwayne.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. He lights up.
yes, he
Yeah.
he lights up. But I mean, we talk about horses a lot. But when I want to have his attention and his smile, we need to talk about hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Dwayne and I, we go back a long ways from Italy, and he was in our wedding and the whole 9 yards. You know, we got a lot of history. I hadn't seen him for a while because he's working up there in north of Whitesboro. And I said, let's
I
go
ain't
to.
seen him in forever. He's 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
I mean, he is just 30 minutes
Yeah.
up the road. I ain't seen him.
It's an hour up to his
Yeah, it
house.
is.
It's an hour.
Might as
It's
well
an
be
hour.
in
There's a
another
big
state.
difference.
Yeah.
So we meet and we go to dinner at the Mexican restaurant, and I think, you know, I'll have a he doesn't drink anymore, but I'll have a drink or two, and we'll just bullshit, and it'll be like old times, you know. We'll shoot the shit a little bit, and we're done eating in about 35 minutes, and he's like, "Well, I gotta go."
Yeah.
Off he goes. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just
Did y'all even say hello to each other? Or did y'all just sit down and eat and then leave?
Yeah, he read the menu, and then he ordered, and then he ate, and then he left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If we want him at the house and we have hockey, for sure he's on.
Yeah.
He's gonna come. If it's just for regular dinner, he'll come. But same, he's gonna watch his clock. We need to go. But hockey, that's his deal. And I understand. I can feel because I'm the same. I mean, the only thing I watch TV, it's for hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother get up, I'm going to say between 4 and 5 every morning. And in the house, all you can hear is the French Canadian radio talking about hockey. And I'm telling you, it's every single day. Every day.
Yeah, 7 days a week. Yeah.
All right. What's the age
That's
difference
awesome.
between you two?
We have 8 years different.
8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm 10 years to my next closest brother. There's 3 older, but I'm 10 years. So I get that. So when
Yeah. Yeah.
I was a bonus.
A bonus.
Bonus.
Yeah.
Extra.
But Tom doesn't have a brother that supports him like you support him because y'all are actually nice to each other.
Yeah, we don't.
They're
we-
kind of dicks.
Can you tell me anybody that's got a brother like mine?
I don't know anybody that's got a brother like you got.
I would say the same for me. I mean, we have a special relation. We're brothers, but we don't fight. We talk a lot. We communicate. I think that's the key of any relation. I think the communication.
That's pretty good because he marked it 232 and you told him, hey, you
It's not good enough.
Yes.
True.
You could have done better.
Sounds
Yeah.
like something Mandy would say, doesn't it, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Could you
Yeah.
just try on this one, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
just trying.
I mean, he touched the record. I'm saying, what the fuck you doing? Kind of. Sorry to say that, but I'm
Come
saying,
on,
well,
bro.
Come on, bro. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, whatever. You overroll back, but yeah.
Oh, the heat. Just a little bit of heat there.
Yeah. Oh, your family is pretty much the same.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I always say, good job, honey.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually when she quits saying something, that's worse.
Yeah. That's when I'm getting ready to go to a horse show and neither one of them say anything the whole month before the horse show. I'm like, oh, I'm going to suck. This is going to be bad.
Yeah.
Like there's never that looks good or nothing. And I just,
What's
Yeah.
worse is if he comes up in the arena, or him come to me, or me go to him. Yeah, that felt pretty good. I think it'll be all right. And it's just silence.
Yeah. You don't say anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
It happens both ways, but yeah.
So we just had a couple yearling sales go by. You guys used to buy horses and put them in 2-year-old sales and stuff like that. You don't really put them in sales that much anymore, do you? I guess you still do use the fraternity sale sometimes with the 2-year-olds.
We had one last year that we did pretty good on.
Yeah.
And
Daytona.
this
Daytona
year
is
we'll
a
see
winner.
what we're gonna do.
Yeah, the high seller last year too.
Yeah, we have the high seller Daytona. He's winning everything in the ranch riding.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
Shannon.
that's right.
That was
Yeah.
again, that was a different. I think our crew last year talked about. I mean, they've been a little stupid. They thought we are stupid, to be honest,
It's
because we had a plan to go for the reining sale with a ranch rider, and honestly, I'm not gonna name nobody, but some people in my staff told me I was completely stupid, an idiot. I said, okay, that's fine. So we have a plan. We stick to the plan. We went to the horse sale, and he sold for $177,000. This year he's winning everything. He's going to be one of the first stallion, I think, in the ranch riding as a reproductive. And so that was good. But that was just a different idea, different mind, different plan. And for sure, my friend, let's say my best friend Cooper and Kelsey, they just endorse me and follow our crazy idea. We have a lot of crazy idea, but that was one of them, and it works. And this year they have 3 great sale, I think, in the past 4 days.
Yeah.
And Legacy was fun to see all the McCutcheon and family. We bought some there, and we have new dreams for the future. And we bought some at the Pro Fit Equine too. And Cooper was active, and Kelsey, and they support us a lot. And we have a lot of new dreams for the future. So,
Do you think the average yearling sales were down a little, or do you think they were normal?
myself, I think they've been normal. I think they sell pretty good on all sales. I think the special ones are hard to find, like what everybody's looking for. Not everybody, but some people for the level 4, I would say. I mean, you just look at them and there's not many of them, and it's like that every year.
You think people are keeping their special ones and not putting them in sales?
I think it's the same. Yes, I think so. I think the yearlings are, I mean, you can have all the money you want in the world today. If you want a yearling, it's going to be hard to sell because they don't want to sell. So the people raise some special horses. They want to keep them. And at the horse sale, there's so many you can buy that on paper and on pedigree and on movement and on x-ray. But if you miss your chance now, there's only one more sale. So it's good luck to them, because it's not going to be easy to find a good yearling at this time. I mean, you can buy a yearling, but to buy a special one, good luck.
Yeah.
And you know what? You just never know. I mean, you just never know. Probably one of the top 2 or 3 best horses I ever rode, as you guys well know, is a Rooster out of a Daughter of Wizard Jack. I mean, not exactly what you would consider being a top inbred horse, and it just
Well, the same breeding in the sale today.
yeah
no.
yeah
Yeah, it's not your first
You won't go
choice.
very far.
yeah you buy
Well, we bought
yeah.
several horses for $10,000 or under, and they've been successful. You bought one for $5,000.
Yeah,
and was
$5,200.
$5,200 is what Crush cost.
$1 million sire.
Yeah.
But today, I think what changed the business a lot, it's the ICSI would breed all those best mare with several time, get several shots. And a lot of those big guys, they're kind of family with those ICSI and those babies and stuff, and they give a chance to those one. And you have a lot of horses that have a chance, but they need to be start somewhere and have a good foundation, and we'll see.
You guys have always had success in the 2-year-old fraternity sale. I've always had a lot of success in the 2-year-old fraternity sale. I've tried to bring a good one there. I've tried to support it. It's down in numbers quite a bit. Do you think our yearling market would be even stronger if that 2-year-old sale was stronger? I do. I think if that 2-year-old sale had 40 or 50 horses in it again and they were selling like gangbusters, I think yearlings would be even stronger. I think that your sale would have been packed full of people if the 2-year-old.
I really think so, but in our case, it's a little personal, but I don't think we have the right team the past 2 years to get them broke enough and to get ready. This is one thing. And maybe in my position, maybe I pick some not the right horses. That's possible. But it's hard to evaluate when you don't have the right team to ride them also.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now, Dany's riding some 2-year-old that I taught 3 months ago. They're no good, and they looks like rock star today. So I blame it on me on the part, but on On the other part, I think the team didn't do the job, and I have to have my main jockey to ride them to see who they are. I think we're all in the same position. There's only one Tom, one Kate, one Gunny, one Joe, one Dany. So it's not easy, but
Joe's are kind of dime a dozen, if you want to.
but what I mean is to evaluate them. It's important to have the right evaluation. I understand they need the right foundation, but the right jockey helpful too.
Yeah. Well, and they change so much too during the year too.
And I think the 2-year-old sale, to me, always the biggest hill to climb with the 2-year-old sale is we can sell them at home. I mean, it's not the really, really good ones. You can sell them to anybody.
The really great ones are easy to sell at home. They're the easiest horse to sell now.
And if I've got one and I think he's worth 200, I can call. How many guys can go give 200 for one now? 20?
A lot.
30?
Compared to 5 years ago, 10 years ago.
Yeah, there used to be 2 guys that could do that, and now there's 20 or 30. And instead of them standing and raising their hand at a horse sale and going home with a horse, now they go home with the horse and a commission, which commissions to me, and I'm sure you guys agree, that makes the world go around. I mean, none of us can make a living just off of training.
And also, when you have a good one, a 2-year-old, more and more, you want to keep them in the house.
Yeah.
I mean, we do sell a lot of horses in the past. I mean, we sell 1030, we sell Gonna Step You. I mean, they win a lot of good stuff. But now I'm going to try to keep a few for Dany, but I'm going to have a lot of stock to sell for Kate or for who wants. I mean, dairy for you, for anybody.
I don't sell them to Kate. I just drop them off. He keeps them.
But we start a lot of yearlings, but we're going to sell the good ones.
Right.
I mean,
I'm not going to sell it to him. I'm just going to drop it off there and let him ride it. Yeah, I'm just going to drop it off and let him ride it.
And another good endorsement for you guys, Sean Clare, this one Pulsa and one that you sold him.
Yeah. We had a Magnum, but that was good that Sean bought, and he did really good in Tulsa, and he's really excited for the future, the Big for 30 and the Congress. But honestly, we're going to plan to keep some in the barn, but I have to take care of little Dany for my brother. But I always have enough to sell outside for the level 4 guy, the level 4 non-pro. We do have.
It's expensive.
And you know, Cooper's on our corner, but I mean, we have to manage some money too. We buy some, we buy a lot. He bought a lot, but we need to sell, but we sell good ones. I mean, we trade, we buy, but the good ones, if you need a good one, we're going to sell some. I mean, Gunny sells some, you guys sell some, but I mean.
And at the end of the day, it's a pyramid. As yearlings, we're guessing.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a dream.
It's an educated guess, but It's a guess.
Yeah.
As 2-year-olds, it's, you know more, you have more information, but you still don't know what they're going to step up, how they're going to step up as 3-year-olds, and how they're going to, even as 3-year-olds, if we think they're great every year. Cade and I laugh about it every year. Man, I think we got the best 2-year-olds we've ever had.
Yeah.
I mean, and we say it why we're laughing about it, because we say it every year, but you think that, and then some of them step up, and it's not always the ones, like what you think is for sure your 3, even in August.
Mm-hmm.
By the time the futurity comes around, that can all switch around, you know?
But I have an opinion on it's my own opinion. Dany's brother is, and I figured this out a little funny on the street, is when people say, oh, I have a level 4. In my mind is, have you rode a level 4 before?
Right.
Okay, that's a question. And I'm nobody to say that. I'm just Dany's brother. But a level 4 horse, it's a different individual.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say you have 30 in the final, but I would say you have 10 every year. And we try a lot. We start a lot of 2-year. But you have 10 every year in this country who are true level 4 horses. So if someone from whatever, Japan called me or whatever and say I have a level 4, okay. Have you rode one before? That's what I'm saying to myself. Or send me a video. It doesn't turn, doesn't stop, doesn't change lane, doesn't do that. It's not level 4. Sorry.
Right.
If you don't have maneuver +1 now, you're not level 4. I mean, you guys know more than me.
Almost every maneuver.
With the last horse show that we had, I mean, we're very early in the year with a 3-year-old deal with 100 decks and all those. I mean, we're talking about high caliber of horses year after year. It's crazy. With a 220, you don't go really far anymore. early with a 3-year-old at this time of the year. You need a machine.
Yeah.
You need a.
Yeah, I'm sitting there at the night before or the days. Here's the days leading up at Tulsa, an event that has 3-year-old classes and derby classes. You can't always tell which is which.
Mm-hmm.
In the 2 or 3 days leading up to the first go around or the whichever, you can't always tell which ones are 3 and which ones are 4 and which one. I mean,
It's so competitive and so tough.
Yes.
And coming back to the sale, I mean, this last weekend, the way I see it is like a professional sport. You pick some draft pick, okay? You evaluate the conformation, the breeding, the mom, the dad, the X-ray, and probably if you put more money, you have a better odds. Probably, okay, on statistic. But it doesn't mean nothing at the end if they don't whatever trade, change lead, or turn or whatever. But your odds are better with the pedigree. We all agree with that. But you also have some, I call it on my catalog, I call it the sleeper. Means maybe the grandma is something else that I know that Kate doesn't know or this one doesn't know and I wrote it and whatever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we bought some sleeper and we bought some first pick, let's say. And at the end of the day, maybe the sleeper is going to work better, but the odds are better if you have the pedigree and you have the confirmation and the good x-rays.
Where did you guys get Wizster?
Wizster was raised in Canada from the guy. He bought a mare in fold of Rooster.
Gotcha.
Of Rooster, yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was a gorgeous baby, and this guy always believed on that horse. And he x-ray good, and we started him, and he was, as a stud, he was a little too tough, and the day we gelded him, he said, you have 24 hours. If you don't geld him.
He didn't want to geld him. I said,
He
can
doesn't
we
want
geld him? Nope. Can we geld him? He's going to be a better horse. I'm telling you, he's going to be better. And one day he said, you got 24 hours if you want to do it. I mean, the vet was there in 1 hour, I think. I'm like, cut him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
There goes Dany driving from one side of Canada all the way across, driving 6 hours to get this thing gelded. Hey, buddy, you got to meet me there. We got
It's better to have a great gelding and average stud. So that's the way to talk.
Dany, where are you? Well, I made it to Nebraska. It was the only vet I could find to geld this thing. How much time do I have left?
Speaking of that, I got another thing I'm interested in your opinion on. So I think it's great that we have these stallion programs, 100X, Invitational. I think we all love the money, right? I mean, the money it drives the whole business, drives the yearling business, drives the sales, everything. A concern of mine is I think our gene pool is getting smaller and smaller because it is getting increasingly hard to make any money owning a stud with the amount of money you have to spend to get them in all the programs. Have you given that any thought? Have you looked at that at all? And
Fred's department.
My opinion on that is it takes a lot of money today to support a stud. You need to have the mare power. You need to have the money to put him in all the programs. So it's going to be harder and harder. And I don't know how those guys going to make. If you do that to make money, I feel like it's not possible. If you want your stud to be a great one and promote him, you can do a lot of different ways. They have to be on good hands. You have to breed good mares. But again, it's the same as the yearling and the 2-year-old. You have so many people with money now. They want to win and buy the best one. It's kind of having a stud. If you have a lot of money and you don't expect to have some return, let's go. But if you want some return and make some money, question yourself a minute, because it's not going to be an easy way. And you guys know more than anybody.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. And that concerns me a little bit, because if you look back through history, Gunner is not a stud that anybody would have thought as a 3-year-old would have ever been a stud. I mean, he didn't have the look. He wasn't bred right. He wasn't any of these things. And turns out to be probably the most prolific sire in the history of the reining horses. So that's what worries me, that we might be losing now, because I know the studs that we stand 13 or 14 reining horse studs. And if they don't enroll them in the programs, people aren't breeding to them.
And it's a lot of money.
And it's a lot of money.
But it's a lot of money for all of us, trainers, owners, access, to have access.
I think all the programs have created the largest gelding incentive that our business has ever seen. But at the same point in time, 220 didn't win you any money at that horse show, right? In the level 4. What's your 220 horse worth? Quite a bit.
Yeah, 100%.
If somebody can go ride it and operate it, it's worth a lot of money. It might not. You can't we don't have enough 220 horses. It's sold. I mean, before you walk out the gate, it can be sold.
If you have a 220 horse that doesn't require a mechanic to ride it, then you can sell it 3 times a day.
Oh, we need 20 in our barn.
They're user friendly. We can sell them.
Yeah, we need 20 in our barn. I mean, those horses, that's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Easy to ride, simple.
And sometimes we forget that that's Tulsa, and it doesn't matter what horse show is there. It's always the place where the best runs happen. You know, it's the ground's great, the arena's great. It's easy to get them ready there. I mean, that's where it happens. That 220 run, you can go. I don't know. I don't know for sure, but I feel like if you go to Colorado to the futurity the first part of August, end of July, whenever it is, and mark that same 220 twice, you're winning $10,000, $12,000, $13,000, $15,000. You know, going to any other region. Sometimes we just base the whole thing off of the toughest horse show in the country. There's a lot of places to go out east, out west, the north.
100%. Tulsa and I mean, I'm not gonna talk for Kate and Dany, but they think about Tulsa and the million. That's the only thing, and the big for 30.
Yeah.
But there's, I don't know, 1,000 of horse show everywhere else that with a 220 you're gonna win a lot of trophy.
Yeah.
A lot. I mean, I don't want to judge nobody, but I don't think at Tulsa with the 220 you make any money or a check in the for 30, and 5 or 6 days later you go to Vegas, you mark 18 and you win the for 30.
Right.
I mean, it's different. It was a good horse, but it's just a different. Tulsa's a different world, and the million is a different world too.
Yeah.
But there's horses and room for everybody. I mean, a good horse in Carolina, a good horse in Michigan, it's a good horse.
Yep, I guarantee.
What changes for the stud business, though? Like, to have a stud, do they just have to have that special run? Do you just have to have all the interest there before you even start the breeding it?
I think, yes. I think now, you have to have the whole thing. You have to have the bloodlines. You have to have the look. You have to have the winning. It has to have one enough to get everybody's attention. And then you have to have an owner that has enough money to play the game. Unless you're going to breed 150 mares right out of the gate, it takes...
Like, Spook's Got a Spark, for instance. He was an open finalist everywhere until he had that run at the Run for the Million. After that run, he was a breeding sire. One run. And popularity, like, how do you make that breeding stud now? You know, do you just make sure, like, in that horse's case, I'm sure the demand was there before they even made the decision. It was done. Okay, this is easy.
I think that's not new, you know, though. I think...
But moving forward, that might be the only way we find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't disagree with that. You know, we can name a lot of horses like that. You can name that horse, for example. You can name Gunner Special Night, pops out and wins the gold medal. Nobody thought about breeding to that horse before.
Yeah.
Wins a gold medal.
Had his moment.
Breeds 150 mares the first year and 120 mares every year since. That's not rare, you know. Golden Coins. I'm sure the interest went up considerable after you know, winning the qualifier and winning the...
It's a lot about a timing and shining. When you shine and when you the timing.
Yeah.
Shine at the right time.
Yep. And then you got to hit it. You can't wait a year because people forget and somebody else is going to jump up and...
Yeah. And after it's going to be the foal, the babies, I mean. I remember with Crush, I mean, we have six foal, and he had one winner in the non-pro for 30, and Dany was in the level 4 with only 6 foal. And now I'm sure Crush breed over 100 mares a year.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's got their story and a different way to get it, but in 2025, I think it's going to be harder and harder.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too. And that is really my only. I love the programs, love what they're doing, love all of that stuff about people trying to promote the business, and those guys put on a classy horse show. But at the end of the day, I just worry about our gene pool getting so small because if you have a mare that's by Gunner, not about Dollar Hollywood done it, it's tricky. And she's Palomino.
Yeah. I mean, we need an outcross. I get it.
If you everybody have a out of a chick mare, who do you bring it to?
Yeah. Everybody talk about that. We want a roan stud. Everybody wants to have a roan stud in our business. It's not easy. In my case at this moment, I mean, I got Cilantro breed a few mares. The biggest for 30 this year was Tulsa. And the Invitational, you got reserve. With one, you have only 7 or 8 foals. But it's, again, they have to pay them in all the program to breed a few mares a year. That's a challenge.
Yeah, no doubt.
I mean, I thought about me. There's a lot of people in the same situation of us, of Diamond Dub. But
and how old is Cilantro now?
He's 10.
Yeah. So the problem is, it is you start spending all the money now.
Yeah.
And the ones you breed next year, he's going to be 11. By the time they hit the pen, he's going to be 14.
It's the oldest crop R3. One hit at Tulsa. That's the biggest for 30 so far. But it costs $20,000 to put there, 15, 10. It's a lot of money for those breeders, those stallion owners.
Same thing with rope horses too. I mean, they got to pay big money to get them in those programs to breed all the mares, don't they?
Yeah. I mean, we have to respect those breeders. It's hard, and they get money back sometimes at the horse sale and a couple of sales, but it's a lot of money in front for them. It's a lot of gamble. It's like same for us to gamble on those yearlings, but it's a tough business, the stud business, I think.
I think it's going to lead to people just trying to breed the best mares, just the best mares, because just breeding horses, especially if you're doing an embryo transfer, you're not money ahead by the time the baby's born.
Right. And we talked about it earlier. I'm all with you with the best mare, but if you have the best mare, the best rider, but you're going to have some sleeper that could be Tom, could be Kate, could be you.
Well, they did the stats on it.
You know what?
There was more that sold for under 10,000 at the fraternity sale one year. They did him and Kate did the stats
at the legacy sale.
Or at the legacy sale, there was more that sold for under 10,000. Those horses won more than the high sellers.
So that's we go with the odds at the horse sale.
Yeah, for sure.
But after that, after the hammer is there, who's going to ride them? Is it going to be good kids, bad kids?
Mm-hmm. So much goes into it.
I mean, the foundation with those kids is, I mean, we know we struggled the past 2-3 years, and who's paying the price right now? It's him.
Yeah.
Because he has to ride those one with some issues, some this and that and that. And we're talking about us, but it's everywhere. It's not just us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's to have stability in a team. It's so important from the beginning to the end. I think. I mean, you're as good as your team is.
Yeah.
But those yearling, it's important.
Mm-hmm. Yep, no doubt about it. But it is a great time when you think about back to that Congress in 2010 where we went out horse shopping. Now you think about what horses bring compared to then and what they can win and what they can. I mean, the business has turned into something great for guys to be horse trainers. You never had the illusion of being able to make a lot of money in the horse business 20 years ago. And now it's there's a lot of kids. There's a lot of 30 and under kids that are going out there and buying their own places, and they get their own trucks and their own trailers and their own. I mean, it is really a great time to be in the reining horse business, because to me, it is the fastest growing discipline money-wise in the industry.
Yeah. I wish I had a Dany Tremblay cup. I mean, I love my Mr. Fahrenheit cup.
Did you bring your own cup, Danny? Oh, you should will you give it to Gunny when you go?
Sure.
No.
I'll just get the next horse show.
And then he'll just use it. He'll have the Dany Tremblay cup down there for every show.
There you go.
Yeah, it took some work to get you here. I could at least support you for a few horse shows.
Yeah, right.
I mean, for a few this shows. I mean, it took some work.
Yeah,
It was
but
easy.
it take a minute, but thank you. I enjoy it. It was
Mhm.
fun.
See, I tried to tell you the 3 times you rejected me. No, that's not. No.
I don't have many stories to say, so.
No. I don't want to talk. No,
Yeah.
I'm nobody. You're hard
Yeah.
to say no to.
Oh, when we put Mandy in charge of booking the talent,
Shoo.
I mean, it's so nice because we used to call each other at noon. Hey, we're gonna shoot a show tonight.
Any
we gotta find
ideas?
somebody.
Dude, who are we gonna
Yeah.
sucker into doing this?
Yeah. Any ideas?
No, Mandy's done great at that. But-
Yeah.
well, guys, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you guys
Well,
for your
thank
time.
you for having
Thanks,
us.
guys.
It's been
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
It's good to talk to you.
Thank you.
Grow the show.